Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Dominique from Lunar Light Tarot. Today's video is going to be all about what is irresistible about you and why do people fall in love with you, okay? Now, we're going to have three piles for you to choose from. Pile number one is this Amethyst. Pile number two is clear quartz. And pile three is the orange Citrine. Now, while you're choosing, I'll let you know that I do have the OG reading today. It's going to be all about how to level up your attractiveness and basically how you can glow up and increase your allure. So if you want to know about that, just be sure to be subscribed, become one of my OGs, then you can watch the OG reading. All right, I hope you had time to choose. Ready to go ahead and get into the reading now. Hello pile one and welcome to your reading. If you chose this amethyst crystal, this one is for you. Let's get into why are you irresistible and why do people fall in love with you, okay? Yep, super excited to get into this message today. Let's go ahead and start pulling your cards, okay? I've already prayed and shuffled over all the cards as per usual. What is irresistible about those choosing pile number one? I'm gonna reshuffle, it's too many. What is irresistible about those choosing pile number one? And why do people fall in love with them? All right, we have the Princess of Pentacles. What is irresistible about those choosing pile number one? The Nine of Pentacles. What is irresistible about those choosing pile number one? Three of Cups. The King of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. Okay, very, very interesting. Pile number one, I think people tend to underestimate you at first and very swiftly afterwards, they see your appeal, okay? At first, people may tend to think that you're a little bit naive, that you're kind of bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and maybe you guys have somewhat of a, I'm seeing two personalities here. Maybe someone who's a little bit more shy and reserved, and another person who's more like bubbly and extroverted. Either way, some people can tend to, at first, see you as a little bit naive or like new to your field, like you're just starting out in some area. But then as they're in conversation with you, it doesn't take long either. I'm hearing 20, 30 minutes into even knowing you and having conversation of you, their initial perception of you gets shattered by a lot. People start to see how mature you are, how independent you are, how much you've built for yourself in your life. And all of this is very impressive to people. That's what makes you irresistible, is that your initial impression versus who you really are is quite different. Again, people tend to underestimate your stability. They tend to underestimate your independence and even your intelligence to a degree, especially your ability to judge the character of other people. And they come to find out that you're actually very wise, very sage, intelligent, very put together. And this is quite irresistible to a lot of people. I'm also picking up that you look very attractive as well. A lot of you could have really great style, especially when it comes to the accessories that you wear. You have really interesting clothes. Some of you like to wear like intricate jewelry, intricate clothes. It doesn't have to be like designer, but it's like the way that you put things together. It looks really nice. You look very put together. Some of you have like a very chic, a style that looks almost effortless, and some of you have like a lot of like bits and bobs that you put together on your outfit that makes it look like very expensive, okay? I'm seeing some very individualistic styles here. Another thing that makes you very irresistible is the way that you get along with other people, okay? We have the Three of Cups here. So there's an element of friendship when you get along with people, like you connect with people very, very easily. You're able to have conversation easily, okay? You're really fun at a party. Even if people judge you being initially like being shy, again, their perception of you gets shattered very quickly. They see you in different environments with different people and you're able to hold conversation. And I'm also getting that one thing that makes you irresistible is that you don't always need to be the center of attention. You're able to hold space for other people and also celebrate other people. So others see you as being very emotionally mature. I think that you attract a lot of people who see themselves as emotionally mature. Maybe they may not actually be that way all the time, okay? But people who see themselves as established, mature, they have a lot of things going for themselves, okay? They tend to be attracted to you. But yeah, people fall in love with you because of your maturity, because of the independence that you have, okay? And because of this like free-spirited nature that I think that you also occupy, you're someone who I feel like is not afraid to take risks with the Fool, you know, calculated risk. You're not afraid to try things that are new. I'm also getting that a lot of you are single and you're in this time of your life where you're not really extending yourself to try and find a partnership. I'm getting that from the Four of Wands in reverse. You're not necessarily looking for a partnership. You're enjoying being single right now. And that energy actually makes people want to lock you down even more, which is really funny. So that's also quite irresistible. People find your desire to be single to be very irresistible, okay? So let's move on to the Amira's Love Oracle. What is irresistible about my pile number ones, and why do people fall in love with them? Okay, we have the young female coming out here. I feel like it's your style as well. It's definitely your style. It's definitely your appeal. You guys have a lot of natural X appeal, if you know what I'm saying. Lots of natural X appeal. I'll have to be careful what I say on YouTube. Again, I'm getting that it's your hair. It's also your posture and the way that you gaze at people. A lot of you could have a very piercing gaze, very beautiful eyes, maybe colored eyes, or just like a really gorgeous eye shape. If you wear makeup, I feel like the makeup that you wear really accentuates your eyes, and people like that a lot about you. You also have like this posture about you that says you're very confident. I feel like a lot of you are not slouchers. A lot of you, the way that you stand or sit, you almost look like you're posed, okay? You're very elegant. Yeah, you're very naturally elegant and graceful. I'm hearing that if you wear heels, a lot of you know how to walk in heels. I know some of my guys are like, come on now, like, but the same things go for guys. Like, you have a great walk, you're very elegant, you're very poised, like you're very put together. You know what I mean? You have like a suaveness to you, you know, a smoothness for a lot of you. Like, what you do is smooth. You don't seem like erratic, okay? You don't seem like fidgety. And you seem confident in your movements, okay? Another thing that makes you very irresistible is your aura, okay? You have this, with the Destiny card, you have this aura that makes you feel very important, okay? When you walk into a room, people feel like you must be one of the most important people in the room. They're very curious to talk to you. You have like a heavy presence, not heavy in the way that it's like difficult or challenging, but heavy in the way that it's important and your presence is felt by many people, okay? With the Destiny card, it's almost like people can sense that you have a big destiny, that you have a big purpose. And so they're naturally drawn to you. Their energy is naturally drawn to you, okay? This is also makes people fall in love with you, is like your intense energy, your intense presence. People can just feel when you're around, like the energy in the room shifts when you're around. What is irresistible about my pile number ones? And why do people fall in love with them? What is irresistible about my pile number ones? Now this is the Soulful Woman deck. I'm gonna take this one. Okay, we have Surrendering, and what else do we have? I'm gonna take this one right here. Fearless self-love. All right, Surrendering says, I honor the truth and surrender as it opens me up to the gifts of divine grace. Yeah, okay, I'm telling you, you're very, very graceful. You're very elegant. You have this sense about yourself that you're not worried about things, okay? You don't overly worry about much of anything. Even if you do, it's not shown on the outside, if that makes sense. The reason why other people find you to be very irresistible is because you have this calm, like the way that you approach people, the way you approach situations, like it's almost like people never see you sweat, okay? Even if you're worried about something, you handle it in a really composed way, okay? You come across like very, very composed and just kind of like go with the flow. Or like, let's make things happen. But yeah, I really like that. People can never see you kind of out of sorts or like looking very frazzled. Like that really hasn't happened. That's what people find very irresistible about you, is that you're very, very composed. Next, we have Fearless Self-Love. whenever I choose to love myself, no matter the circumstances surrounding me, I am practicing fearlessness. So people can just tell that you love yourself. That's one thing that is very irresistible about you. And this all goes back to that like grace and composure, okay? And that independence that you have is very palpable to people. They can tell that you're mature, and they can tell in your interactions with other people that you love yourself, because you're able to hold space and celebrate others without making everything about you. Even though, I mean, you probably easily could, because you just have that energy, or people want to know more about you. But you're able to hold space and celebrate others. People really like that about you. They like that you're someone who is secure in yourself, okay? That's what makes you very irresistible. When I was shuffling in your energy in my white and yellow deck, I did let's go on a date. So people naturally, you know, they want to ask you out on dates, but yeah, let's see what else. Why did people fall in love with you? Okay, so we have the pushover card in reverse. And this one says needs, boundaries, and unfair treatment, pushover. So people like you and they find you irresistible because you're not a pushover. I'm just gonna put it up here upright, but we know that it's reversed, okay? So people like you because you're not a pushover, you have boundaries, you have standards, and they feel like they need to live up to those standards, okay? Oh wow, then we have in reverse again, evil eye, spell work, and talking ish. Okay, again in reverse. People like that you're not one to talk ish about anybody, okay? You don't throw evil eye on anybody. You're not really, you know, saying negative things about other people. They like that you're mostly a positive person. And I'm hearing that one phrase, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, okay? That's really you guys. So yeah, I feel like people like to talk about you, but you're not really one to gossip unfairly about other people. You'll speak about your experience with other people, but you're not gonna make up lies and rumors about them, all right? We have sweetheart, genuine, and down to earth. That's you guys. Yeah, you're very just kind and down to earth. Yeah, now we have self-love coming up at the top of the deck. Self-aware, priorities, and boundaries. See, yeah, you have a lot of boundaries. Like, it takes a lot for people to earn a place in your life, and I think a lot of people respect that, okay? You're definitely a sweetheart, you're very kind, you're just down to earth. People like your hair, okay? Confirmation that you have gorgeous hair. What else do we have here? Why do people fall in love with you? New opportunities coming in soon, because they feel like you're always up leveling. There are always new and exciting things happening in your life. We have hopeless romantic, passionate lover, and whirlwind relationship. Okay, so people find you irresistible because they feel like you'd be a wonderful lover, that you'd be a very passionate lover, okay? People fantasize about what it would be like to be in relationship with you, all right? They feel like it'd be really intense. You also have, this is confirmation, has a crush on you, likes you more than you think, needs more time. So yeah, people also tend to develop crushes on you because of this, because they imagine what you'd be like as a lover, and they feel like it would just be really intense. Your personality is so appealing. All the yellow cards today. Okay, what else do we have here? Ride or die, super supportive, and loyalty. Yeah, they know that once you are friends with someone, you're also like really supportive as well. Just a really kind person. You guys are just so down to earth and like really chill and easygoing and just very sweet and kind, okay? So people tend to fall in love with you. Like, what's not to like? All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up now with my multicolored cards. If you like this reading, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. It does help out my channel. Let's go ahead and see what else people find irresistible about you. We have, I think I'll miss you forever. So you're someone that people miss when you leave their life. Okay, what else do people find irresistible about you? Lovely hair. So again, confirmation on the hair. Okay. What else do we have here? Okay, a friend. So there could be a friend who's feeling this way about you, or someone that you know is feeling this way about you. Okay. This one came out, okay, I won't even lie. I was like, I'm not really sure I'm feeling this, but it came out again. This one says, I tell lies on purpose to seduce you. I think this is, this could be about someone in your life right now, okay? You know, if this doesn't resonate, you know, let it fly. But guys, just be careful if there's someone around you who you feel like is a little bit too good to be true. People might kind of say or do anything to seduce you, okay? Because they really like your energy. So just be careful about the people that you have around. You have a coworker who could be feeling this way about you. Not the lying, I mean, but they find you to be quite irresistible. Okay, we have big booty, okay? So some of you have big booties and they like that. People like that about you. An unexpected blessing is about to arrive. So that confirms the new opportunities. People fall in love with you because they feel like your life is very exciting. You're always getting new opportunities. New things are always happening to you. Okay. This one says, I see you in a whole new light. I didn't know what I had until you were gone. So wow, even people who kind of fumble you, they end up finding you quite irresistible because they can't find anyone else like you later on, okay? Then we have mutual friend coming out. A mutual friend could be finding you quite irresistible at this time. And then what else? I'm a little scared of your spiritual gifts. How did you know that? So people find your spiritual gifts quite irresistible as well. And yeah, they're really into you because of that. They feel like you have a really strong intuition. Alrighty, that's going to be the reading for today. I hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, go ahead and click that red subscribe button, become an OG today so you can watch the OG reading. It's going to be all about how to level up your attractiveness and your allure, and essentially how to glow up. And if you'd like more content from me, do check out my TikTok channel at Lunar Light Tarot, and also my website, lunarlighttarot.com, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in my next one. Love and light. Bye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this clear quartz crystal, this one is for you. Let's go ahead and get into what is so irresistible about you and why do people fall in love with you, okay? I've already prayed and shuffled over the cards, so we're ready to go. What is irresistible about you? You have the Ace of Swords. This one wants to come out here. The Star. Taking this one that flipped as well. The Chariot. What is irresistible about you? We have the King of Cups as well. Okay. And the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. You know, you come off as a little bit of a heartbreaker. File number 2, okay? And I think it's really accidental. I definitely think that it is. But you have a certain je ne sais quoi. You have a certain star power to you that a lot of people enjoy, okay? Now, first off, we have the Ace of Swords. I think your first impression, or, you know, as people get to know you, you really go straight to people's hearts, okay? A lot of this is intuitive reading. People tend to put you on a pedestal, okay? People tend to kind of fantasize about you, but it's not like a heads in the clouds, fog kind of fantasy. It's kind of well earned, okay? You have a lot of really strong character that people really, really admire. I think that you're very truthful. You kind of tell it like it is, but not in a rude way, or you're not really blunt either. It's like your essence, you kind of emanate a sort of truth and healing and forward moving energy that people really just enjoy. Actually, I would say the word for you is visionary, okay? You come off like a visionary to other people. You come off like a leader. This is what's irresistible about you. You have a lot of original ideas. And when people get to know you and they hear about your life, they naturally tend to put you on a pedestal. And what you say just like goes straight to the heart because you're very unique, okay? We have the Star here, this Aquarian energy. I think you come off as very unique to other people, very interesting, very lovely. Your energy is healing to people, just like they find you to be so unique and interesting. I had to add the crystal because you know YouTube. But yes, people really like your energy. They feel you're very magnetic, okay? And one thing people also find irresistible about you is the way that you're always moving forward in your life. I feel that you guys are not afraid of change. You've embraced a lot of change in your lifetime so far, whether that be, you know, moving to a new place, moving new houses, getting new cars, new jobs, changing your majors, changing your hairstyles, or, you know, whatever it may be. A lot of you guys have changed your style many times as well. But people like that you're always evolving. You're always in this fresh energy, okay? And people see you as someone who's very emotionally mature as well. We had the King of Cups. Someone who is able to survey their emotions and not get so caught up in experiencing them. It's like you use your emotions as information on how to move forward next, but you're not so caught up in experiencing them that you can't make decisions based off of what you're experiencing, okay? So yeah, people also kind of see you as a little bit of a heartbreaker because you are somebody who's always evolving and moving on to the next stage. I think that you outgrow situations quite easily, so hence that energy, okay? Let's go ahead on to the Mirror's Love Oracle. What is so irresistible about pile number 2? Okay, okay, if you have the Control card, a lot of people fall in love with them. And then the soulmate. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, you guys don't even realize the kind of pull that you have on other people. I think that you really tug at people's heartstrings, okay, with the Control card. I think it's accidental, right? But you don't understand the kind of pull and the control that you can accidentally have over other people. This is the kind of personality where if you wanted to manipulate people, you very easily could. And you don't, you know, because that's just not who you are. But yeah, and the thing is, I think you make a lot of connections very easily. People tend to think that they are your soulmate or that they've met their soulmate in you because you have a very high vibrational energy, okay? I think you accidentally tend to triangulate people and maybe generate love triangles that you may not even know about. Yeah, I'm hearing that some of you could even be in one right now. But yeah, people tend to, you know, get crushes on you around the same time. I'm hearing this could be coworkers. This could be, you know, friends of yours, mutual friends, okay? Even family friends, if it's applicable, you know what I mean? That's not gonna resonate with everybody, but yeah, people develop crushes on you very easily, and they find you irresistible because like you just have this natural pull over them because of how inspirational and magnetic you are, okay? Yeah, what is so irresistible about pile number 2? Why do people fall in love with them? Thank you, Divine Source. We have Infinite Self here. That's beautiful. Yeah, I get with those butterflies talking about evolution for sure. And then the power of my voice. Okay. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we also have shining bright. I shine my light and allow my creative power to burn bright. Yeah, you guys are just taking flight in your life right now. That's how people see you, as shining very brightly, naturally, okay? You're just yourself and it really shines through. Anyway, back to infinite self, okay? My infinite self dwells in the sweetness of this very moment. People like that you are someone who's present in the moment. When you're having a conversation with someone, you're not really one to like pull out your phone and start scrolling on Instagram or be distracted. You really lock into a conversation. People like that a lot about you. You're one to like ask questions, and I feel like you're very curious about other people. People like that you're in touch with yourself, okay? That's what makes you very irresistible, is that you're in touch with yourself. You're always growing further in love with yourself, growing further in like with yourself as well. You really like yourself, and you really know yourself at this point in your life. Like, you've done a lot of work to understand yourself. People really like that about you. That's what they find quite irresistible, because on a soul level, everybody wants to be their authentic self. So there's something very, very alluring about someone who has reached that point, okay? It's like a goal that everyone wants to reach. And so when you're there, people do recognize it at a subconscious level, and it makes you very, very attractive. Another thing that makes you so irresistible and why people fall in love with you is your voice, okay? You have a very, I'm hearing it's like a soothing, kind of like sultry voice, okay? I'm hearing bedroom voice. This one says, I speak my truth and express my feelings to others with care and compassion. That's confirmation that you guys are very naturally honest people, and you don't have to be like nasty or rude when expressing your opinion. It comes across in a very easy to hear way. I just heard a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down in the most delightful way. So I feel like you have a way of I would say even reflecting people's energy back to them and doing it in a way that's very like palatable, but still not watered down. I think, you know, if you resonate with this pile, you're gonna know what I mean. But yeah, you guys have this like very unique energy. People love the way that you talk, the way that you express your truth, the sound of your voice as well. Just all of it is just very, very alluring. I'm hearing that you guys definitely have people who miss you when you're gone, for sure. All right. What is irresistible about my pile number 2s? Okay, so we have this one card coming in reverse, okay? It says impulsive, makes bad decisions, and poor money management. Again, in reverse, okay? So what people like about you is that you are not this way, okay? I'm gonna put it upright so you can read it, but we know it's in reverse. People like that you're someone who really takes your time when it comes to making decisions. You are not afraid to make changes, but you're not impulsive either, okay? You really weigh things out quite well. And I feel like people would think that some of the decisions you make wouldn't go your way, but it's really impressive the amount of planning that you put into your decisions, okay? It ends up going well for you most of the time. We also have, I'm still watching from afar, and on the back it says, you can do better than me. Why people fall in love with you is because they're very captivated by your life, okay? And they feel like you're kind of top tier and that you could have anyone that you want, okay? They feel like you're desired by many. I think some people tend to stay away from you because they feel like you could do better than them, but they still tend to watch you and think about you, okay? Divine Source, what is irresistible about those choosing pile number 2? What is so irresistible about them? Okay, we have Master Manifestor coming up, Genie in a Bottle. Yeah, wow, you guys just kind of get the things that you want, okay? You have this way of attracting in what you want from life and from situations. Again, your energy is very magnetic, but not just to people, also to opportunities. People feel like you just have this way of getting what you want. Underneath that was eye-catching beauty, electric chemistry, and coquette, okay? You're just very eye-catching, of course. You're very eye-catching. Your beauty could be quite haunting. Now we have popping out, you make me so hard or wet. I think I can say that. I think I can say that. Yeah, people feel like you get them really turned on, okay? Underneath that is makeup is slayed. So if you wear makeup, people feel like that looks really, really good on you. You know how to do your makeup really well. What do people find irresistible about those choosing pile number 2? What do people find irresistible about you? I'm hearing that you could be popular in a certain friend group, like multiple people in a friend group could want you. I've been thinking about you a lot. On top of the deck is you make life more exciting. So yeah, you're a very exciting figure to people. Like I said, you're very unique, interesting. People like to learn about your life. Now we have, you're the sexiest person I know. I have a lot of dirty thoughts and fantasies about you. Interesting. Wow, here we go. Look at this. Person in red. This is like the ultimate card right here. Person in red, alluring to all, natural X appeal, magnetic aura, generous. Exactly. You have that very magnetic aura. You're one of the hottest people a lot of people know, okay? They tend to have fantasies about you, fantasies about being with you. I'm trying to tell you, like, you have this pull on people that you really don't understand. I'm also getting that why people find you irresistible is almost like they tend to step out of character around you. Maybe that's what this impulsive one is trying to say too. People tend to go out of their character to impress you. Whether it's like they're louder than usual, they're like making crazier jokes, they're like trying to buy you a bunch of drinks and they know they can't afford it, hence the poor money management. People tend to be impulsive around you to try to make a really good impression, okay? Because they just find you to be that irresistible, okay? Because of your energy. I think that for this pile, I'm picking up on mostly your energy as being what is so irresistible about you. But a few physical traits that I am getting, the nose is really standing out. Lips are really standing out. I'm also hearing that your eyebrows, okay? The décolletage area, like the collarbones, the neck, the shoulders, are really attracted to people. And I'm also getting that hips and legs are really standing out as well, okay? Now I'm gonna wrap things up with my multicolored cards. If you're enjoying the reading, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that because it does help my channel. Alrighty, what do people find most attractive about them? All right, we have seductive demeanor. Yep. What is irresistible about my pile number 2s? Your passion is inspiring. You're a boss. A neighbor or someone who lives close to you could be feeling this way about you. What do people find irresistible about them? An ex could be feeling this way about you. What do people find irresistible about them? You saw right through me and I miss talking to you. You give the best advice. People feel like you have really strong discernment, and that is very irresistible. I'm also getting something about your eyes. Like your eyes tend to pierce people and kind of bore into them, and that is very intense for people. B-O-R-E, not, not boring, but like pierce into people. And you give really great advice as well. What else do we have here? Why do people fall in love with them? Okay, now we have sexy smile. Flirting skills. Why do people fall in love with pile number 2? Quit playing hard to get, reach out to me. So you guys, I don't think you really play hard to get. I think you just are hard to get, okay? I pursue, then ditch. I just like attention. So I think you guys are just not really concerned with being in a relationship at the moment. You're just more so enjoying your time being single, or some of you are literally in a relationship. You're content. You're not trying to leave. But yeah, one thing that makes you irresistible is that you're not easily had. You know what I mean? Like you're not easy to entertain. Let's put it that way. People really need to work to get your attention, and you'll have a conversation with people, but it's very fleeting for a lot of people. So hence the I pursue and then ditch. I just like attention. People feel like you're pursuing them and then you're just like gone. They're like, what? And you're like, oh, it was just a conversation. It wasn't that serious. So that's very, very interesting. Anyway, that is what is so irresistible about you and why people fall in love with you. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, become an OG today so you can watch the OG reading. It's going to be all about how to level up your allure and your attractiveness, essentially how you can glow up. We're talking about that over there. Really exciting stuff. If you also want more content from me, check out my TikTok at Lunar Light Tarot, the same handle. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, check out my website, lunarlighttarot.com, to book with me. All right, thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll talk to you in the next one. Love and light. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this orange citrine crystal, this one is for you. Let's go ahead and get into what is so irresistible about you and why do people fall in love with you, okay? I've already prayed and shuffled over the cards we're going to use today, so we're ready to go, okay? Let's go ahead and find out. What is so irresistible about those choosing pile number 3? Okay. Okay, 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. You guys are funny. I can just tell off the bat. I think you are literally funny, and then this reading is about to be really interesting. I can just tell. The Moon. Oh, yes, for sure. Okay, and then I'm going to reshuffle this one. What is so irresistible about them? There we go. The Empress. And we got the Justice at the bottom of the deck. This one is so interesting and so funny. I think you guys are mysterious, okay? What makes you so irresistible is the fact that I think a lot of you don't even notice that people are into you, okay? With the 2 of Swords here. It's like you kind of have your blinders on the people who are flirting with you or find you interesting. I think that you maybe that kind of person who doesn't realize people are flirting with you until it's super, super obvious, okay? It's almost like you're just so busy and you kind of don't notice that there are people who are checking for you, that are into you. It's the kind of thing where you'd be walking in the street and people are checking you out and you're just really in your own zone. You just really don't even notice at all. Someone may even point it out to you and you're like, wait, when did that happen? Are you sure that really happened? That's the sort of energy I'm picking up on. You're also someone who's very busy, kind of in your own world. You may have a lot of things going for you. Some of you may have businesses as well, or maybe a manager or that kind of thing. We have a lot of things on your plate. And people also find that to be very irresistible, that you're very, very focused on keeping all your plates spinning, okay? They find that very admirable about you. But what they find irresistible is that you actually don't notice that there's all this attention on you. I'm getting that One Direction song, you don't know you're beautiful, that's what makes you beautiful. But in this case, it'd be more like, that's what makes you so mysterious, okay? It's kind of like, because you don't feed into the attention because you don't know that it's there, it ends up making you look very mysterious, okay? Because you have the Moon card here. I mean, if that doesn't say mysterious, I don't know what does. You're also someone who, whether you are like male or female in gender, or, you know, somewhere in between or outside of that, you come across like kind of feminine, quite feminine. Maybe you have very feminine features or just like a very graceful way about you. People also find that to be very mysterious about you. But again, I mean, very attractive and irresistible about you. But again, you come across as very mysterious to people. You also look like somebody who is somewhat living in luxury. Like you have a lot of things kind of put together. Even if you don't have like a ton of money, you're not, you know, swimming in it, of course. You look like somebody who, you know, pays all their bills, has some nice things to themselves, can take themselves out every once in a while. And you just look very put together, okay? And for a lot of people, you look very luxurious, okay? Especially if you get, you know, you get your hair done, your nails done, or if you're, you know, if you're a guy, you have that clean trim, you have the nice haircut, you know, hands are clean. I'm getting that like nice jewelry. Most of what I'm getting, you look very clean and put together, okay? You look very fresh. Okay, people like that a lot about you. Also, people find irresistible about you is you come across to be very balanced. Very balanced. You seem to care about your beauty, care about your looks. I think you accidentally tend to stress people out because you also have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Part of the reason why people end up falling in love with you is because you do accidentally stress them out. Is because they can't tell whether you like them or not. Okay, they can't tell. All they know is that you're over here catering to yourself. You're, you know, steady, focus on yourself, which is a great thing, don't get me wrong. I feel like no one can disturb your peace, but yeah, they become like a little bit concerned if you like them or not, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's next. What is irresistible about my pile number 3s? Okay, we have the True Love card. What is irresistible about pile number 3? And family. Oh, okay, so a lot of you guys, either you are very close to your family now, or you have a dream about having a very close-knit family, or you could have both, okay? A lot of people see you as somebody who's very family-oriented, someone who either, you know, wants to have a big family or has a good relationship with their family right now, that you really care about the people who are close to you in your life. I think what makes you very irresistible is the way that you treat the people that you care about. Okay, you treat them with a lot of love, a lot of respect. I think you're highly respected in your community, and people just really, really enjoy that about you. Like, you have a lot of love to give. It's very evident. You're someone who's very caring. You have a lot of fun with people when you're around. You're just like that kind of person who likes to laugh and have a good time and enjoy your time, and no one can really rock your boat. I think you'll find very irresistible about you is that I feel like for a lot of you, you could be a pillar in your community and not even really know it. Like, people come to you for advice. They come to you to feel, you know, validated and safe and have a good time with you. And that really means a lot to a lot of people. You're very highly respected. That's why people find you irresistible. What is irresistible about my pile number 3s? Why do people fall in love with them? This one's flipping over. We have uniquely myself. All right. What else do we have here? Why do people fall in love with my pile number 3s? What do people find irresistible about them? For pile number 3. Thank you. Now we have boundaries. I knew this card was going to come out for you guys. I just had a feeling. All right, so back to uniquely myself. I trust that who I am is perfect for my unique journey and soul path. For you guys, you just stand out. There's something about you, and I think it's because you don't have an energy of desperation at all right? You're not someone who is actively seeking validation from others or who really even needs that. I feel like you have a really strong support system, either just, internally or, with your friends and your family. And that allows you to really step into your authentic self, to be yourself, to embody yourself at a really deep level. And I was just talking about this with pal number 2 because they have a really similar energy in terms of authenticity. When you're someone who can really be your authentic self, that is very, very magnetic, because at a soul level, at a subconscious level, we all want that. We all want to authentically represent ourselves and just be ourselves unapologetically in our highest version. So when we see someone who is actively doing that, it is very alluring, very attractive, because it's almost like you've achieved this goal that is so universal, okay? So people love this about you. That's what they find so intriguing about you, is they know you don't have to be anybody else to be liked. You're just you. But what else people find to be very irresistible about you, why they fall in love with you, is that you have boundaries for your life. Again, you really protect your peace, okay? This one says, my clear boundaries allow me to protect myself, nurture my intentions, and follow my true self. I'm hearing that you're someone who has a lot of passions and ambitions when it comes to your life, okay? Things that really feed your soul and provide excitement for your everyday, okay? And you protect those things, whether it be hobbies, your job, your self-care rituals, whatever it may be. I feel like you set time aside for yourself and the relationships that nourish you, and you really guard those. People respect that you have boundaries, and that's what they find irresistible about you, that they can't walk all over you. There's a standard to live up to being in your energy. People like that kind of stuff. They like to be able to live up to something. You know what I mean? To have a goal to reach when it comes to you. If you want to do things a certain way, they'll do that for you because your energy is so highly valuable. They almost want there to be a price of entry, okay? People will gladly pay that price because it makes you more valuable. You know what I mean? It's a difference between something being at a store that's readily available, like a Walmart, something being highly exclusive, like a Dior or a Chanel, okay? I'm just saying, you guys are Dior. That's what it's giving, because you're very selective about who you spend your time with, what you allow to occupy your space, because you put your peace so high up there, okay? That's one of the reasons people fall in love with you. You may feel like that makes you difficult sometimes, but actually it makes you highly valuable, okay? It makes you exclusive. So don't feel bad about that at all. All right, when I was shuffling in your energy in my white and yellow cards, I did get entrepreneur, okay? Empire builder and brick by brick. Some of you guys could literally have businesses, and that makes you very irresistible. But let's see what else we have here. What is irresistible about my pile number 3, people? Oh, wow. Here we go. Top of the deck right here that fell out. Unbreakable, unstoppable, unf-wittable. Laugh now, cry later. Listen, people cannot rock your boat, okay? They cannot. And I feel like you've been through quite a few situations where people did take away your peace, or they did mess with your peace. And now you have these really strong boundaries to make that impossible, okay? That's what people love about you. They love that you love yourself, right? They want to get in your world in that way. They love that you have this strong energy. It's really exciting for people. It's quite inspiring. That's why people find you very irresistible. That's why they fall in love. On the back it says, I see and I treasure your worth. So yeah, I mean, your worth is very noticeable for people. What else do we have here? What is irresistible about my pile number 3, people? Okay. Then over here we have excuses, unwilling, blame game, irresponsible, and uninterested. Interesting. I wonder if I can get a clarifying card on it. Can you clarify this card? Ah, okay. This one's coming out. I like to get you alone in my bedroom. This is really interesting. What makes you irresistible is the way that you curve people when it's obvious that they have a one-track mind in getting with you, okay? You have a way of clearing away people who are obviously not a good match, or people who only want to experience you and don't want to build something with you. I feel like you're not one for a quick hookup, you know? If you are, really has to be on your terms and actually has to like benefit you, but most of the time those kind of things really don't, and they kind of take more than they give. So you got people, the way that people find you attractive, what they find irresistible about you is the way that you're able to curve people who just aren't really for you, okay? I think that actually creates an allure for you that people really like. They just feel like you're exclusive, again, like the exclusivity. Yeah, it makes them want to get to know more about you because you're not available to everyone, okay? That's what people like about you. You're really not available to everyone. Okay, at the top of the deck now, what I'm seeing is eye-catching beauty, electric chemistry, and coquette. At the bottom is secretly likes you, wants more, and can't say what they want. There could be someone who has a crush on you right now, even. But yeah, I mean, you're someone that people just have their eye on as well. What else do we have here? Why do people fall in love with my pile number 3s? Now we have, I feel like I've known you before. You guys have definitely an intense energy, When you walk in the room, people definitely tend to notice. It's almost like this heart awakening is what I'm getting. People recognize that you're so authentic, and it really triggers their heart center. Like they want to get to know you. They easily develop crushes on you, okay? They just feel like you have a lot to offer, okay? Now we have the top of the deck. Your presence raises the social status of others. That is so interesting. Yeah, that's why being around people and being associated with them, their social status tends to raise. People feel like you have really good judgment of character. So when you're around people, they tend to look good. So people tend to fall for you as well because they know that being with you is a good look, okay? They find that very irresistible about you, that you're a good look. Hey, it is what it is. And also, I admire your work ethic. Okay, what else here? On the back, it says your coy attitude is turning me on. See, people fall for the fact that you're very exclusive, okay? I feel like if you're not comfortable with something, you'll make an excuse as to why it is not working for you, and you'll just zip out of there. And people like that about you. They like that you're not one to just roll over and, do what people want out of you. No. They admire that you have boundaries, and they admire your work ethic. They admire how busy you are and how in touch with yourself that you are. There's a lot about you to like, to be honest. All right, now we're gonna wrap things up with my multicolored cards. If you did enjoy this reading so far, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. It does help out my channel. All right, so what is so irresistible about my pile number 3s? What do people like about them? Alrighty. Oh my goodness. This one says, oh, so you think you're better than me? That's wild. Oh my goodness. I think you have a couple of haters. People tend to like that about you, though. They like that, again, you're exclusive. You know what I mean? We have quit playing hard to get, reach out to me. This is definitely confirmation that, you're very selective about who you keep around you. It's a good thing. Then we have flirting skills. Yeah, your flirting skills make people fall in love with you. What else do we have? Attractive voice. What do people find irresistible about them? Gorgeous eyes. Why do people fall in love with pile number 3? Why do they fall in love? Oh my goodness. Okay, this one says, I pursue and then ditch. I just like attention. Sometimes people do mistake your getting to know someone as pursuing and then ditching, but hey, it is what it is. I think people tend to find that irresistible because, again, you're a big challenge. You have an ex. An ex could feel this way about you. We have sexy legs. They find that to be irresistible about you. Yeah, I'm getting that your eyes are one of your biggest turn-ons for sure. You guys have nice hair as well. Really nice style. And attractive physique. Alrighty. That is today's reading. I hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Become an OG today so you can watch the OG reading. It's going to be all about how to level up your attractiveness and your allure, essentially how you can glow up. So coming up in just a few seconds. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and watch that if you're subscribed. And then next, oh yeah, if you'd like more content from me, go ahead and check out my TikTok channel, Lunar under the same handle. I'd love to see you over there. And I also have a website, lunarlighttarot.com, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. All right, thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll talk to you in the next one. Love and light. Bye. Hello, my OGs. Reached the very end of the video. I am so happy to have you here with me today. I hope that you enjoyed today's main reading, and thank you for being patient as I got this out to you on Friday. I'm still recovering from my cold, but I'm feeling a lot better today, as you probably noticed. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about how you can level up your attractiveness, your allure, and how you can essentially glow up, okay? Haven't done this topic in a hot minute. Should be really fun, okay? Let's go ahead and see. Now, Divine Spirit, how can my OGs level up their attractiveness? How can my OGs glow up? How can they level up their attractiveness? Okay. Interesting. How can they level up their attractiveness? Okay. Okay, there's a couple of things that you guys can do, and it's looking like internal and external, okay? All right, let's go ahead and see. Now, first of all, starting with the internal stuff, there's something about increasing joy in your everyday life that's really going to help you to glow up. I'm hearing that Annie song, like, your outfit's not complete without a smile. Now, listen, I'm not one of those guys in the street telling you, like, you know, smile, baby, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, I hate that. But I am saying that joy looks good on you. Joy for sure. So there's something about doing things that you used to enjoy when you were a kid. Or finding little ways to add joy to your life, like making your life more romantic, maybe getting some flowers for yourself. For a lot of you, I'm hearing that filling your home with more plants is actually going to, I know it sounds counterintuitive right now, like how does it have to do with getting hot? Just wait. Yeah, filling your home with more plants will actually like kind of raise your vibration and make you feel like happier. Maybe buying flowers for yourself as well. Doing things that you used to enjoy when you were a kid. This part is about raising your vibration. This is about the inside out. Okay? Because all of these things are going to actually show on your face. They're going to show up in your energy. You know, when you live in a beautiful home, when you have great hobbies that support your mental health and your well-being, you show up and you look a lot happier. You know what I mean? So they're saying things like that are actually going to help you. I'm also getting like helping other people in a way that you know how. It's going to make you feel really good and recognize how much you actually have to give to other people. That's also going to make you more attractive, okay? But it's something about like plants, something about having flowers in your home, having plants. For some of you, I'm also picking up like flower claw clips. You would look really good, for my ladies out there, you would look really good with like flower claw clips, flower earrings, flower pendant necklaces. You know, those kind of like trendy ones that are going on around right now. Personally, I think those can be really, really timeless. As long as like bold colors are in, those are always going to be in. So that could be a really great accessory for you guys to try out. There's also a message here about someone who's been wanting to go blonde or to get highlights. Now is the right time for you to be able to do that. I'm also picking up on though bonding treatments. Okay, that's not gonna be for everybody, but yeah, hair strengthening, hair bond treatments is gonna be really important if you decide to go blonde, that you follow up with like a bonding treatment for your hair. Okay, let's go on to the next one here. The Nine of Wands. Spirit is telling you to become more attractive. You may need to open up your energy to trying more new things, okay? There's something about needing to switch up your routine. And again, this is all about creating more joy in your life that's going to show from the inside out. We are going to get to some physical things, don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm also picking up like on the regular stuff, like working out. There's something about like working out, because obviously this guy is freaking jacked. If you can't tell, this guy is literally jacked. So there's something about like working out as well. But maybe switching up your workout routine. Maybe there's something in your workout routine that you may need to switch up or try something different. Like if you mostly do cardio, there could be an aspect of lifting that you want to try. If you mostly do lifting, maybe you want to try some cardio, or maybe you want to try, you know, like Pilates. If you do Pilates, maybe you want to try bar or something different that you want to get into that may reinvigorate your workouts. I'm hearing for a few of you, if you've been wanting to get a new item to invigorate your workouts, they're saying just go for it, because you are going to use it. Okay, now listen, if you know you're the kind of person who never uses anything that you buy, you know it's not for you. But yeah, if there's something you had your eye on in terms of workouts and you're like, ooh, this would really upgrade my workouts, I want to try this, this is definitely for you, okay? And you should go ahead and just get the item, because it is going to help you glow up. What else am I getting now? Okay, I'm getting some intuitive messages about your clothing and the way that it fits. They're saying that you either might want to start taking things to a tailor, which honestly doesn't have to be that expensive. They could be pretty cheap to get things fixed at a tailor, and they can make a really, really big difference. I'm hearing like you may need to have some things take it in at the waist, specifically like jeans that you wear, jeans that fit the bum but don't fit the waist. It can make a really big difference to get those things like taken in a little bit. If you have like skirts that you want to like get the hem, you know, brought up, or dresses you want to get taken in, you know what I mean? For my guys, you know what I mean? Get the pants tailored, get the suit tailored, like, you know, a nice shirt tailoring, anything like that. They're saying that getting the clothes that really fit, not that you have to go to the tailor specifically, but like just making sure you get clothes that really flatter your body shape is going to be really, really important for you. I'm also picking up on creating a Pinterest that speaks to your aesthetic, okay? Like one thing that I really love to do is I actually create a Pinterest for my style. And then when I go shopping, I have the tab open so I can see exactly what pieces make up my style. The way when I'm shopping, I can like look for those specific pieces to try to emulate what I have on my Pinterest. You know what I mean? And I actually have a Pinterest full of like clothing wish lists as well. The way when I have, you know, some extra money, and the things aren't actually that expensive. Like they don't have to be like, you know, hundreds of dollars. A lot of things I find on Pinterest are like, you know, $30, $40, $50 a piece. I know it's still kind of some money, but when I have some extra money, then I could go in and get those things that I already decided that I want. You know what I mean? So yeah, having that style reference to look back to, I'm picking up on that as well. For some of you, I'm hearing like deep conditioning your hair is going to be really important. Deep conditioning every week and not skipping it, and getting a professional deep conditioner. You know what I mean? Like not the VO5, you know what I mean? $2 conditioner, not the Suave. They're saying like get something that is a little bit more professional grade for your hair. Okay, more professional hair products. We're still only on this card. I don't know. This card is giving me a lot of info. Okay, back to the first message I got here. Sorry, I'm all over the place. They're coming in like crazy. Okay, another message they're saying is you want to get out there and try some new things. I'm hearing for some of you guys may want to try a bachata or salsa class in your area. Either as a way to meet new people or just like invigorate that, you know, sexy dance energy into your life. Okay, for some of you may want to try like some kind of an art class, a yoga class. Like it doesn't have to be necessarily like workout oriented, but something, you know, something that has a little bit of a vibe where you could talk about it and be like, yeah, I take this class. Like it would just make you look good, but it also makes you feel good. Okay, you know what I mean? Like there's something about that would really increase your riz or increase your aura. For you to say like, yeah, I go to bachata class, or like, yeah, I take a pottery class, or yeah, I take like hot yoga. It's like, ooh, okay. Ooh, this one. Something about that, okay? What else do we have here? 7 of Pentacles. Trying to let the messages come to me. You know what's funny though, because the message I'm getting here is more of a reverse message. They're actually trying to say like, you don't have to wait to do a lot of these things. For some of you, you may feel like you have to wait until you get to a certain size to do certain things with your body or with your life. And they're saying, please don't wait. Please don't wait to be happy. Find things that you can incorporate into your life now, okay? Otherwise, it's gonna, otherwise you're always waiting for a certain number. You're always waiting for a certain result. And, you deserve to be happy now. You don't always have to wait until that happens. So, yeah, they're saying don't wait, okay? Don't wait. Go out there and do what you want. They're saying that these steps are really going to transform you. They're also saying that you may want to travel more, and that's going to inspire you. I'm also getting that you may, oops, I almost forgot. That was there for a while. You may want to look up beauty routines from different countries, okay? Now, if you're interested in like Douyin makeup, if you're interested in the way that, Black people tend to do their makeup, Latinx people tend to do their makeup, like I would look into those different styles. Or French makeup could be really popular as well. Okay, there's something about research here. Research for your hair type, research for the kind of aesthetic that you like. That's going to be really powerful in you glowing up, okay? Another thing about you glowing up is that they don't want you to try so hard when it comes to relationships that are causing a lot of resistance, okay? They're saying that this kind of thing is draining your life force energy. Okay, when you're chasing after someone to change their ways, when you're worried about like when you're gonna get a text back from somebody, or you're pulling teeth to get someone to take you out on a date, especially romantically, right? Especially romantically, or even in friendships, like if people are not pulling their weight, they're saying like, they just don't want you to try so hard, okay? If people want to, disrespect you and like show their way out of your life, you need to leave the door wide open for them. Okay, because the most important thing here is that you keep your peace at a top priority. That's actually going to keep you, looking very beautiful and refreshed, right? When you're all stressed out, it's like, I don't know about you, but for me, all of a sudden I have like lines on my face, dark circles galore. I'm like looking extra sad. Like I could just have a frown on my face and you just look upset. You know what I mean? You're all drained, you're tired. So they don't want that for you. They're saying, if anything's causing you stress, you need to leave the door wide open for that to just leave. At first it hurts, but then it's like, oh wow, I can breathe now. I can just like relax. So that's really important. What else do we have here? How can you level up your attractiveness for my OGs? Okay. There's something about boundaries here that's really, really important. They're saying that only get the people who give to you. Okay, only give to people who are reciprocal. Now, there is such a thing as grace. I do believe in giving grace, but here's the catch. We only give grace to people who have shown us consistently over time, not just 2 weeks. Listen to me, not 2 weeks, not a month, not 2 months. No, I'm talking about like they've shown you for years. Okay, they've shown you for years that they are a good person. They will show up for you. They've been there for you. And you can count multiple times that they've shown up for you in a measurable way, that they've either stuck up for you, that they made sure you were okay, they considered you. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about new relationships. I'm talking about like long-term relationships. That's when you give someone grace. That's when you ask like, hey, that's when you give someone a second chance. When they've already proved to you their character, their morals, and their values. Now, if you don't know that about somebody, for sure, you're just kind of guessing based off of some actions that they've taken that could have just been a good representation of them because they're trying to get to know you, then this is not when you give grace to somebody. Okay, I mean, you know what I mean? That is when you cut them off. All right. Grace is only reserved for those occasions where you really know someone and their character, and they've stepped out of their character, and you're like, oh my gosh, well, maybe they're just having a bad day. Maybe, you know, they're going through an episode and I can try to be there for them. But if that's not the case, if they're just showing you their true character for the first time, it's time to be the Ice King. Okay. They really want you to tighten up when it comes to your boundaries. Okay. They're saying, you don't need to be afraid of being misrepresented by other people. Okay, if they put themselves in a position to lose you, that's proof enough that they probably don't have the wherewithal to stay in your life. Just period. You know what I mean? Especially when it's just beginning. When the relationship is just beginning, usually they're trying to impress you. So if they can't even do that, oh my God, show them the door, honey. Show them the door. This is going to help to reinvigorate you because you're not as worried about, you know, people messing up with you, and it's not showing on your face like that. Okay. So only take connections that are showing you love. Okay. That are consistently showing you love and building over time. Yeah. When I split the deck, Ice Queen. Yeah. They really want you guys to get a little bit colder on people. Okay, that's actually going to help you a lot. All right, it's gonna help you a lot. So make you look more exclusive. Okay, exclusive. We love that over here. Okay, how can you level up? I never hear some of you guys saying like, Lunar, that's mean. Is it mean to protect your peace? I'll ask you that. No, that's what you gotta do. You just gotta do it. Honestly, it's just part of having good boundaries. It's just part of taking care of yourself. It is what it is. Because people will run you over if you let them. So we can't allow that, okay? At least not over here on LLT, period. All right, we have infinite self. My infinite self dwells within the sweetness of this very moment. So part of your glow up is recognizing that you can reinvent yourself if you want, but also knowing what style you want to take on, what aesthetic you want to take on. I feel like you guys are on the brink of some kind of a new evolution here. And I would suggest using Pinterest to find out what new style you want to take on. For some of you guys, and this is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Some of you guys might benefit from like shaping your eyebrows. Maybe wearing like cluster lashes. Again, not for everybody. But like wearing cluster lashes, wearing strip lashes when you go out, learning how to wear strip lashes. Personally, I like a half lash, and it's really, really good. I feel like that works the best. The person even here in the photo is having a half lash. So that could be it. Upgrading your makeup as well. Wearing like that bright color in the inner corners. I'm also getting that. Okay. Some of you guys, and this is not for everybody, but some of you guys may be leaning towards dressing a bit more modestly, and that could be something that you like. And I'm not talking about like turtleneck, long sleeve down in the summer. Like, okay, I'm not talking about all that. But maybe you're actually, listen, here's an example. I used to be like the crop top queen, okay? My midriff was out everywhere. In my like teens and early 20s, midriff was out, okay? I don't care where I am, who I'm around. The belly button, you're gonna be seeing it, okay? These days, I actually prefer a long shirt. Wouldn't you be surprised? Like, I like it more when maybe a little sliver is showing, but I really don't show as much these days. Or like, I like a long top, okay? That's what I mean. Like, I don't mean you guys have to cover up everything, okay? Not really one to say that, but maybe you guys are being drawn towards that sort of style and you want to try that out. That could be a way to glow up. I think it really did help my style a lot, to be honest. I was like trying to make it work with everything, and like it just didn't work with everything, you know? What else do we have here? Appreciation. Wow, so there's a need to appreciate your own unique beauty and to work with it. Instead of looking towards people who don't look like you at all, to try and get your sense of style and beauty, there's a need to look towards people who are of your ethnicity, of your race, of your skin tone or your hair type or whatever, and try to find people within those veins who have like a similar style to you, or people who have a similar body type to you. You know what I mean? The way you're not always comparing yourself to someone who you'll never really look like, trying to achieve that standard of beauty. Someone who you kind of already emulate, that have a style that you like. The way it's kind of like a healthier beauty icon you can look up to. Guys, you can do this as well. You know what I mean? Like, find someone that kind of looks like you and that you like their style, and then you can emulate that way. That could be really interesting for you guys, and get ideas for how you want to look that way as well. Okay, now some of the things that I'm getting for some of you guys, if you want longer hair, I'm here's thinking about like extensions that can be really powerful for you guys, like clip-in extensions. I was picking up on. It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to go to the salon for that. They're usually pretty affordable. So there's something about that. Something about adding highlights to your hair with clip-in extensions for some of you. And that could be a really fun way to like switch up your style, but not need to add color to your hair. Okay. I'm also hearing something about like hands, making sure your hands are like clean, the nails are clean, maybe press on nails for some of you if you've been wanting to get into that. Now's your sign to try like press on nails. Personally, I wear press on nails, and they be eating. These are like $10, and it looks like I got them done for like $60, doesn't it? I think so. So yeah, that could be a one way for you guys to glow up as well. But yeah, that's mostly what I'm seeing here. Alrighty, I hope these glow up tips helped. Thank you guys so much for being subscribed to my channel. I really, really appreciate you all. Thanks for being a part of my fam. Love you guys so much. And I'll talk to you in my next video, okay? Love and light. Bye.